Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Kimberly and we do crochet vlogs, business blogs, and much more. Vlogs, not blogs. Anyways, I'm not fully 100% back, but I am feeling a lot better. I don't know. It's just my jaw. Right here hurts. The left side of my mouth hurts, and I still have that ulcer, but I can talk a little more. It still hurts, but it's better. And by the title, you already know what we're doing this week. I wanted to do another challenge video, so we are going to see how much I can get done in 12 hours. Now here's the thing, obviously, can't be 12 hours straight. And if I still have time left over, I will extend it out. I wanted it to be 72 hours, but that's not realistic because I didn't start it in time. It is currently Saturday night, 9 minutes away from 9 o'clock. So it is, oh, the glare on this, hold on. So 9 minutes till 9 o'clock. So we got about 3 hours until I go to bed. And then so for Sunday, I will be crocheting the blankets, but I'm not going to count that. I want this to be more like plushies. So we're going to see how many plushies I can make in 12 hours. So Sunday's countdown timer won't start until 5 or 6 p.m. And then on Monday, I have a job interview. I use quotation marks because it's 4 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's at night. And I don't know how long it's going to be. It's like a temporary pop-up thing, so. And that's at 11. So, normally I would wake up at 10 and get started by, my day by 11:30. So, I probably won't get started crocheting on Monday until 1. Now, Tuesday I should have the whole day. That line's annoying me. Hold on. But even on Tuesday, we're only going to have until, maybe 8 o'clock. Because I got to edit the video. I don't know why this lighting is so horrible. But anyways, that's what we're doing. The thing I want to do either tonight or tomorrow, I don't know where I saw it, but somebody used the jars that I use for the fish bowls, and they put, I think they had black and orange, the stones, just like the fish bowls, but I couldn't find them, so I found these, party frizzles, and they put spiders in these. So I've got 3. Oh, that one's upside down, but you get the point. And whenever I go to visit Grandma, I bring my pumpkin yarn, and I forgot to bring scissors. But the good thing about chenille yarn is you can just rip it. I'm strong, but I'm not that strong, and I could rip this. So yeah, I got 1. So this one is done. It just needs eyes. The last row decreases, and then obviously the things. And this one is on the first row of 4. So, and then my friends and I started meeting up on Thursday nights just to have a productivity day. So I broke out the big project bag, and this entire thing is full, not full, but mostly full of whips. So I have actually gone through most of those whips up there. The only ones up there are the possums, and then the 2 axolotls, and the flower pot. But what I want to do, so all the Parfait XL that I bought for that giant Gyarados, which is gone to his forever home, I want to use that because it's taken up this entire shelf. Now, what I'm thinking, I have pink, I have gray, I have this white, which I don't think it's going to be enough, but I can sub it for tan. I'm thinking possum. Now, what I want to do is I want to make the possum snuggler with this yarn, but I don't think it's enough. So if not, I'm just going to make the standard size. But that's kind of what I want to work on tonight. After I don't know if I should finish these real quick. Maybe I'll finish this one, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to start the timer, and I'm going to put you on the time lapse, and we are going to get into it. It is 1 a.m. My mouth hurts, and I gotta get up at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I really wanted to finish the yarn, and it would not die. Like, here's all the white. Like, look at this. Here's all the gray. Like, and then tan. Now, tan I have 2 more skeins of. Pink is still pretty full, too. But, guys, it is the Opossum Snuggler. I was a little concerned because I was looking at the chart and it said I had enough yarn, but then it said weight 6, and I'm like, oh, this is weight 7. I'm like, but I have plenty. I don't know what the price I'm at. Well, I'm gonna ask Mom in the morning. And then I'm like, well, I really want to make a penguin. So I made this guy. I actually really like him. His head's a little pointy, but... So I double-stranded black to get me close enough to the thickness. I tried to use white up. And then I tried to use the rest of the gray. And that's why it's only got like a little bit left. But I think that white and gray might be able to do this little outline. But it's pretty huge. Like, here's the pumpkin body. Like, just in case the camera doesn't do it justice. Look at it. It's as big as my face. Also don't know what the price this guy at. So, if you know, let me comment down below. But yeah, I'm going to bed. We have 8 hours and 7 minutes. Yeah, and 29 seconds left. So I might be able to add more time to the timer. We'll see. But I'm going to bed. Night. Guys, I forgot to update you. Made this guy. So the timer just got under 7 minutes. I think we're like 4 minutes under 7. And I just finished Oshawott. Or not Oshawott. Oddish. I've been resting my arm all day because I kind of overdid it. It still hurts, so I'm just gonna go play some video games. We have about 6 hours and 54 minutes left, and I will report back tomorrow after my job interview. Bye! Hello guys, I am reporting back in. It is the end of Monday. It is almost midnight and our timer has officially ended. I kept forgetting to turn it on and off, so we're gonna assume this was a full 12 hours. So just like I said, what we will do tomorrow, Tuesday, is instead of having a countdown timer, I'll have a timer going the up and a stopwatch. And then we'll report back and I'll put it in the title how many hours we worked on this challenge. So my goal for the day was to get rid of all my Parfait XL. Now that is a full skein. And this is all we have left of the other skein. But that is all we have left. All my Parfait Chunky is officially gone. So, let's talk about it. So, this yarn was very hard to determine how much was actually here. So, I didn't want, like, there was a bunch of projects that I wanted to do, And I wanted to do Pokemon stuff so I could take it to the con. What are you eating? So there's so many Pokemon that I wanted to do, but I could not figure out how much yarn I had. So I'm like, okay, let me do Azul. It's small, it's cute. Surely I have enough. This is the bottom. So not only is the bottom halfway, I also needed 2 legs and 2 arms. And or ears, I forget. So I was like, well, how bad can shipping be? It's 1 skein. The yarn is $8. So shipping was $6. So I'm like, so then while I was working on this guy, I'm like, surely I'll have enough to make Igglypuff. Nope. That's another story though. So I added that skein to the cart, and then it was gonna be like $27, and I'm like, $27 for 2 skeins? Like, no. I'm trying to get rid of the yarn, not buy more yarn. So to solve that one, Fetch has a Visa option, so I redeemed a $10 Visa, so the yarn will only be like $4, I guess, because we really don't have money to be spending on this. So then I was talking to my friends. I'm like, I was playing serious yarn chicken with these weens, and I'm like, so they were like, why don't you just turn it into a Kirby? I'm like, oh, okay. So we got 2 dark pink brunette feet, and then that's brunette as well. I know it's the wrong shade, but we're just gonna go with it. Now this is going to the con. And then the next thing on the agenda was to finish the red yarn. And again, I was struggling. I'm like, I wanted to make that cherry Pokemon, but I was looking at it and I'm like, I don't think I have enough. What are you? Oh, she's looking at herself. Okay. So I made this pattern. I finally did another dino. It's got little baubles. I actually like this pattern. I think this turned out cute. I think it may not look cute because of the color and the size, but I think this is a very cute Stegosaurus. Might be wrong, correct me down below. But yeah, I think it's really cute. This is just I had like this much white. So I used the last bit of the white for the spikes. And then I still had some red, so I'm like, what can I make? So stuff is falling everywhere. So I got to about here, and then I ran out of red. So I'm like, well, I can't just leave it like this. I need to, finish it. So I added a row of white, and then I did this teal as the green, and I kind of just made it. I don't really know if you can see this, like, yeah. But we just turned it into a watermelon stingray. This is gonna go to the store. I'm hearing a lot of noises. Bailey, that's not helping. So then, oh wait, hold on. And then I still had some blue left over. So I'm like, okay, let me make another penguin to finish the teal off. And I did not finish the teal off, but we did finish the gray. So the gray did have a little bit, like, maybe like that much. It had a good bit left over, but not enough to do anything with, and it was kind of annoying. But then after I did the beak used up pretty much all the rest of the yarn, so I only wasted a little bit of it, but it became stuffing. So yeah, I actually really like this one. I know the colors are weird, but, and I don't know if the camera represents it, but these are big. Like, don't let these fool you. These are massive. Anyways, we've got this guy. This one, store. And then, since I still had some blue left over, I'm like, don't ask me what happened to him. He ugly. Baby Stingray. So you're supposed to do 10 and then do a single crochet round and then do these. But I had to stop at 8 because I didn't have enough yarn. So that's why it looks a little derpy. But, itty bitty stingray. And then, before I did this stingray, I made this cap. And then I finished it after I had finished everything. I just finished this. This took up the rest of the time on the timer. It is a mushy boy. And I am going to take him to the con. We're going to see how he does. So yeah, pretty much everything is going to the store except for these two. And then once I finish the Zool over there. But yeah, that is what we're looking like. I know you're going to ask. I feel like there's something in my eye. What am I going to do with the full skein and that like itty bitty bit of the cream? And I've got a plan. And you guys are probably going to laugh at my idea, but we're just going to go with it. So if you remember the Jumbo Ghost, I freehanded it. Well, there was a pattern that I followed, but I freehanded it to make it bigger because I was using brunette and not Parfait XL. So normally I wouldn't make two of the same thing, especially if they're big and massive, but this is going to be cream. And I'm going to follow the pattern exactly this time. So that should hopefully take up that entire skein right there. Now, I thought there was 3 or 4 skeins in here. I only see 2. But this is... Okay. This is a size 7. Sir. Okay, this is a size 7. They're saying this is a size 6. Hold on. Anyways, I plan on making another penguin out of this. And using this color as the little face bit. There was a 3rd skein. But yeah, basically, I'm going to use those 3 skeins that I just showed you. And I'm going to make penguins until I run out of yarn. And then if I don't need this yarn here, I'm going to make a ghost. Like little ones. But yeah, that is my plan for tomorrow. We are going to start... What should I start with? In theory, my day is clear tomorrow. I'll probably work on the penguins. But yeah, it's midnight. I'm going to put all this away, inventory it, and go to bed. Bye. Okay, my mouth hurts. We are at 3 hours for today, Tuesday day. It is 4 p.m. and I'm kind of done crocheting for the day for right now anyways. I might come back and do another hour later on. Really, your eye. But for right now, we're at 15 hours. And my mouth is just really hurting. We finally finished all of our Parfait XL yarn. So yes, we made a jumbo ghost. I did not modify this pattern. I slightly modified this pattern just because I knew I wasn't gonna have enough yarn. But yep, it is complete. It's got a little pumpkin so that it's different from the other one. And then I had about yay much yarn left. So I finished this off and then I used Bernette for the bottom. And I just double stranded it. And I made this one baby safe. Because if you don't know, this yarn is like stupidly difficult to keep the safety eyes in. Even if I used like this. Like they were still giving me issues and I was just over it. So I'm like, okay, baby safe ghost. But this may or may not be where the challenge is. If it does end here, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if it doesn't end, I'll see you in the next clip.